Oh, 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 no.
I don't need negative energy, wrap me in positive synergy. I have been doubted through life, been there and done it with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong, been struggling too long. This song is for you, I'm proving you wrong.
Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way.
I'm a genuine person. Like if I love you, I love you. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. It's as simple as that.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. What up, what up, what up, what up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This is your boy, Atmos. Love. Y'all already know what we about to get into. We all already know what we're about to get into. Let me see who up in here with me already. People will be coming in. Let's see. Black Diamond, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Chocolate 82467 in the house. What's up? West Coast Bells is in the building. Black Diamond, hello. Earth Goddess, hello. Warrior, what's going on? Rosalind Baxter, hello. House of the Princess, what's going on, Queen? How you doing? Man, I love your channel. I love your channel, your 50-50 and all the stuff you be doing, your karaoke. You doing your thing, baby girl. Keep going, keep going. Robert Keller, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Shout-a, what's going on? All right, y'all, check this out. What's up, Star? How you doing? How you doing? So, y'all, listen. We are approaching the Chicago case, right? So what I wanted to do, because I realized, shout out to Larry. Larry started this whole thing, right? And he started from day one. Like I came in kind of like at the middle of the beginning, so I really didn't get a chance to really get all of the knowledge about what this case was about, where it started from. All the different intricacies on where we are today. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to say, you know what, let's go ahead and let's start from the beginning. A lot of this may be a recap to some of y'all. Some of y'all might say, we already know this, and that's perfectly fine. But it's good sometimes to go back and just, you know what, it might be something like, you know, I forgot about that. That did happen. Oh, that did happen. Oh, that's why this happened. Oh, that's where that came from. So sometimes it's good to do a recap. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the link here in the chat so that anyone who wants to come on to help me read, you are more than welcome. And I know I've had a lot of amazing readers that have come in to help me. Let me go ahead and paste this in here. Paste. There it is. So there is the link. If you want to come in and read with me, there is the link. I got to figure out how do I used to know how to pin this thing. But there's the link right there. It's in the chat. If you want to come in and read with me, you are more than welcome. Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, I can do it on my phone. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let me go in here and let me take this here. And I'm going to pin it to the top. So anyone that wants to come in and help me read, we are going to get with it. What's going on, Miss Angie? How you doing? What's going on? How you doing? So, y'all, we are about to be in transcript reading, indictment reading, charges mode. We are about to get it going and keep this thing flowing, okay? So let me go ahead and share this with you all so that you all can know exactly where I am. Maybe I can do a small part. I'm doing chores. Okay, House of the Princess. I appreciate that. If you want, just hit the link and I'll let you on. Love is fair. What's up, my brother? How you doing? All right, let me go ahead and what's up, Black Girl Beauty? How are you? All right, let me share this with y'all. Let me share my screen. And then we are going to get into this, y'all. So like I said, some of y'all may say, I already know this. I done been over this. Guess what? That's fine. We are recapping for those who just want to say, you know what? Let me just take another fresh look at this whole thing to see, you know what? Did this man get were there some inconsistencies in this thing? What points did the prosecutors make a mistake? Where did the defense make a mistake? What did we miss? Did we miss anything? And what are we about to experience in this Chicago case that we simply missed from day one? We about to get into it, y'all. So let me go ahead, and I got it pulled up. Let me see if y'all can see it, which I see you can. But anyone that wants to come in, what's up, Danny, Miss Kentucky? How are you? Anyone that wants to come in, hit the link at the top, and you can come in and help me read. We will take turns reading these. What we got here. So this right here is United States District Court, Northern Illinois, y'all. This was the very first thing that they have in this was under seal, but this is the United States of America versus Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly, Daryl McDavid, and Milton Brown, as known as June Brown. So this right here is under Judge Lennon Weber, who is the magistrate, which is Judge Kim. Okay, so this is under seal number 19 CR 567. This was filed on July 11th of 2019, y'all. So this is old. This was filed on July 11th of 2019. So we are rereading some old stuff. Okay, so this here is count one. It says the special May 2019 grand jury charges in or about 1998 or 1999 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor one, to engage in sexually explicit conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction of such conduct, namely video one. So let's start this thing off where y'all see in the first paragraph, for people who missed it. This is the part where I say people might have missed some stuff. So as y'all can see right here, what's up, Tanya? What's up, Tanya? One of the best readers on YouTube right there. What's up, Tanya? How are you? As y'all can see, this for all the people that said they don't got no video. They don't got no video. In Chicago, oh, they got plenty of video. As you can see here, namely video one. And the defendant knew or had reason to know that such visual depiction would be transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, or such visual depiction was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed. This is in violation of Title 18, U.S. Code Section 2251A. Okay, so as we are taking a fresh new look at this case, they tell you from the beginning that they had already had video footage of R. Kelly engaged in sexually explicit conduct with minor number one. Okay, it's on video. So let's just go ahead, and all the people that say, oh, they never had video, that's why we recap and we go back. Okay, that's you ain't got to look far to find that. Okay, count two. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges. Now, these are the grand jury charges that between approximately September 26, 1998 and September 25th of 1999 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor number one, to engage in sexually explicit conduct for the purposes of producing a visual depiction of such conduct, namely video two. Video two. What's up, Kayla Dose? How are you? So that's the second video. Okay. And it says, and the defendant knew or had reason to know that such visual depiction would be transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, or such visual depiction was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed. This is in violation Title 18, United States Code Section 2251A. Count 3. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges that between approximately September 26, 1998 and September 25, 1999 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor number 1, to engage in sexually explicit conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction of such conduct, namely video number 3. Well, damn. That's 3 videos. And the defendant knew or had reason to know that such visual depiction would be transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, or such visual depiction was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed. This is in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 2251A. Count 4. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges that in or around 1998 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor number 1, to engage in sexually explicit conduct for the purposes of producing a visual depiction of such, namely video number 4. And the defendant knew or had reason to know that such visual depiction would actually or was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed in violation of Title 18, United States Code 2251A. Count 5. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges. Number 1, at times material to this indictment. A. Defendant Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, was a resident of Chicago, Illinois, and was a Grammy Award-winning recording artist and record producer. Kelly was the president and manager of several businesses, each located in Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, that he maintained in furtherance of his music career, including but not limited to Bass Productions, Ltd. Limited, and RSK Enterprises, LLC, the Kelly businesses. B. From in or around June 1991 until in or around January 2014, Kelly and or one more of the Kelly businesses employed defendant Daryl McDavid as a business manager. Now, McDavid was a principal at Winkler and McDavid, Ltd., located in Oak Park, Illinois. As a manager for Kelly, McDavid was involved in providing services to Kelly, which services were in part intended to protect Kelly's image, reputation, and assets in the face of actual and potential criminal and civil actions involving individuals who were victims of sexual misconduct by Kelly. So basically, Mr. McDavid was hired to protect R. Kelly from basically repeating everything that he did in the 2008 trial. All the things that he was, they said that he did and all that kind of stuff, right? All the stuff that y'all say, oh, well, he got off on that. He beat that, all that kind of stuff, okay? So he hired someone to protect him, his image, his reputation, and his assets. Thank you very much, Robert Keller. Thank you very much. C. From at least approximately 1997 to at least approximately June 2018, Milton Brown, also known as June Brown, was employed by Kelly and or one more of Kelly businesses. So, D, minor number 1 met Kelly in or around 1996 or 1997, when minor number 1 was approximately 12 or 13 years old. Minor number 2 met Kelly in or around 1997, when minor number 2 was approximately 17 years old. Minor number 3 met Kelly in or around 1996, when minor number 3 was approximately 15 years old. G, minor number 4 met Kelly in or around 1999, when minor 4 was approximately 16 years old. H, minor number 5 met Kelly in or around 1997 or 1998, when minor number 5 was approximately 13 or 14 years old. I, Kelly was born in 1967. J, Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts as those terms are defined in Title 18, United States Code, Section 2246, with minor number 1, minor number 2, minor number 3, minor number 4, and minor number 5, when they each were under the age of 18. K, between, in, or around 1998 and in or around 2002, Kelly recorded himself on video engaging in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, including minor number 1, minor number 2, minor number 4, and minor number 5. Number 1, video number 1, video number 2, video number 3, and video number 4 depict Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor number 1 when minor number 1 was under the age of 18. M, in approximately April 2000, the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services began to investigate whether Kelly was sexually abusing minor number 1. N, on or about June 5th, 2002, a grand jury of the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois, returned an indictment charging Kelly in the case of the people of the state of Illinois versus Robert Kelly, 2 SR 14952, which is the Cook County case, with 21 counts of child pornography related to video number 1 and minor number 1. So let's make sure we understand this. That on or about June 5th of 2002, a grand jury of the Circuit Court of Cook County, they returned an indictment charging R. Kelly in the case of the people of the state of Illinois versus Robert Kelly. They charged him with 21 counts. Somebody just came in. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who this is. What's going on, Princess?
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, and you as good as I'm recovering. I was a little sick, but I'm okay.
Well, it is great to see you. Thank you for coming in.
It's great to be here. Found the color live. Sometimes it's hard to catch the lives, but I'm here.
Listen, I understand. I appreciate you being here. What I'll do, I'm gonna finish up this page, and then I'll let you, if you want to jump in and help me read. That would be amazing. Can you see this on the screen?
Yeah, I got a big screen. I made it big, so
do your thing, ball. I ain't hating on you.
I'm speaking into existence.
Amen. Let's speak it into existence. Okay. So as I was saying, y'all, they returned 21 counts of child pornography related to video number 1 and minor number 1. Now, the case was tried to a jury beginning in May 20, 2008. And on June 13, 2008, Kelly was acquitted of the charges. So we do admit he was acquitted of the charges. Now, you're going to find out why he was acquitted here soon. Number 2, beginning in approximately 2000 and continuing to the date of the return of this indictment at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois and elsewhere, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, and Daryl McDavid, defendants herein did knowingly conspire with each other, individual A and others known and unknown to the grand jurors, to commit an offense against the United States, namely to knowingly alter, destroy, manipulate, conceal, cover up, falsify, and make a false entry in any record, document, and tangible object with the intent to impede, obstruct, and influence the investigation and proper administration of any matter within the jurisdiction of any department or agency of the United States, and in relation to the contemplation of such matter or case in violation of Title 18, United States Code, Section 1519. So what they pretty much saying is the reason why he got acquitted was because they obstructed the case. Okay? Now, this is page 8. Queen, if you princess, you want to come in right there, you're more than welcome. Start at 3.
Okay. You're probably going to have to keep the words up high because
sure,
the bottom part
okay,
is obstructed.
I got you.
Here we go. It was part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others knew of Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors and knew that Kelly recorded himself engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors on videotape. It was further part of the conspiracy that approximately 2001, Kelly and McDavid learned that multiple videos depicting Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors were missing from Kelly's collection of such videos. Okay, gotta move it up.
Oh,
okay. It was further part of the conspiracy that in order to conceal and cover up the existence of videos from investigators, Kelly, McDavid, and others agreed to collect the missing videos that depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors. It was further a part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others agreed to pay money and cause money to be paid on Kelly's behalf to victims, witnesses, and others to ensure that they would not cooperate with the law enforcement and would conceal and cover up evidence, including videos relating to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, such as the following. Between approximately 2001 and approximately 2009, Kelly, McDavid, individual A, and others caused individual B to be paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for obtaining and returning multiple videos that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with a minor. They nasty.
Mm-hmm.
In approximately early 2007, Kelly and McDavid agreed to pay minor number 2 approximately $250,000 to return a videotape that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and 2. In approximately 2007, Kelly and McDavid paid minor 2 and individual C each approximately $100,000 in exchange for their efforts to return Kelly videotapes that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and 2. As a condition of being paid money for returning videotapes that depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, Kelly and McDavid directed minor 2, individual B, and individual C to take a polygraph examination regarding whether they have returned all the copies of such videotapes.
Princess, hold right there. I mean, I want to talk about that right there.
A liar getting a liar.
Huh?
A liar bullying a liar.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is the crazy part. Because people kept saying that there was no videotapes. Right? So my question is, And then they tried to say, well, R. Kelly didn't know there was no videotapes and he had no knowledge of what was going on behind his back. Well, here's my question. If you are saying that those videotapes, you weren't on those tapes. You're saying you weren't on those tapes. That was somebody. You got some of these bloggers saying it was Daryl McDavid and Lisa Van Allen and all this kind of crazy stuff that we know is not true. Still spewing that stuff to this day, by the way. My question is, why would you have to have polygraph tests done for people to know if they returned the tape if you're not on the tape? Like, wouldn't you want a tape out there that's not you so you could prove it's not you? That's just my way of thinking. What you think, Princess? You there?
Sorry, I was bending out getting something.
Oh, you good.
What I think, or
what
pretty
do you
much
think about that? If I told you, if somebody told you, hey, that's not me, on that tape that you got, that you put out there, and you say, oh, okay, it's not you, well, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And they say, well, hold on. Well, I'll pay you some money to get me the tape back, but I'm just saying it's not me.
What I think or what I know, a little birdie told me.
What the birdie told you?
What the birdie told me was when he moved out of that Olympia Fields house, and in that Colorado room and in that basement, that this person is an electronics engineer, and he does home recordings and security stuff. Okay. And I've done this person's, well, let me not tell all the business, but they had to come and clean out that room in that basement. And of course, there were cameras in several spaces in that room. Also, it was a sex dungeon, and it still had some things on the walls or whatever. So you might want to take back, well, it wasn't no kids in it, but apparently you was in there doing something, or maybe you just was nasty, and if it wasn't you, you wanted to see. So anyway it go, you in there, bro.
You in there, bro. Okay. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. You can continue at
It's your channel. You do that.
Oh no, it's all respect on here. I appreciate you coming on my channel. I love your channel. Thank you for coming over and helping me read.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
so
you
where
can continue.
We on D?
I believe we're on, I think it was on E.
We on E.
Yes.
Okay. In approximately June 2008, after learning that
You there, Princess?
had recovered.
I think your phone went out.
Oh, yeah, okay. Internet jumping.
Don't tell me you got that Obama over there now.
No, I'm on my computer. I went and got on the computer, but I will say over these internets. If you let me start back at the top of that. When you move it up just a little bit.
Okay. Move it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
In approximately 2008. Wait, what happened here?
Oh, did I go? Okay.
You went down.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we at E. In approximately 2008, after learning that individual B planned to announce at a press conference that he had recovered videos depicting Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, Kelly, McDavid, and others paid individual B approximately $170,000 to cancel the press conference. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Oh, hold on. But that won't him on there. I don't know nobody who's gonna pay somebody $170,000 to conceal something that's not them. I don't get it. Yeah. What's up, T-Band1? Hey, April Showers. Hey, this 504 girl. Karen Johnson, hello. Go ahead, Queen.
Child. It was further a part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others agreed to intimidate, threaten, pressure, persuade, and attempt to persuade individuals. What kind of individuals? Other individuals, including but not limited to minor one's parents, minor 2, and minor 5 to falsify and make false entry in record, document, and tangible object related to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, such as the following.
Mm-hmm.
In approximately December 2000, pursuant to instructions that minor 1 received from Kelly, minor 1 falsified and caused a false entry to be made in a police report. When minor 1 denied to law enforcement officers that Kelly engaged in a sexual relationship with minor 1. B. In approximately May 2002, McDavid instructed minor 1's father to provide knowingly false testimony to the Cook County grand jury investigating Kelly's sexual relationship with minor 1. McDavid instructed. I need to see. I can't see.
Okay. Oh, you can't see. Okay. Go ahead.
Keep going. No, I need you to scroll up.
Right there.
Where we at? Okay.
On B.
Oh no, we passed that. We passed that.
Okay.
We don't see.
We don't see?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. You see it?
Keep going. Okay. Grand jurors that Kelly engaged. Oh wait. Okay, let me go back. In approximately May 2002, Kelly persuaded minor 1 to provide knowingly false testimony to the Cook County grand jury investigating Kelly's sexual relationship with minor 1. Minor 1 falsely denied to the grand jurors that Kelly engaged in a sexual relationship with minor 1 and that minor 1 was not depicted in video 1, thus creating a false record and a false entry in a record, document, intangible object. In approximately May 2002, Kelly attempted to persuade minor 5 to provide knowingly false testimony to the Cook County grand jury. Next page. Keep going. Investigating Kelly's sexual relationship with minor 1, and that Kelly instructed minor 5 to testify falsely that she did not recognize minor 1 on video 1. On or about July 26, 2007, Kelly and McDavid directed that minor 2 meet with a lawyer and that minor 2 falsely deny that minor 2 and Kelly ever engaged in sexual acts together with minor 1 and 2. When Kelly and McDavid knew that Kelly had engaged in sexual acts together with minor 1 and minor 2, as Kelly and McDavid intended, a false record, document, and tangible object was prepared based on minor 2's false statements. It was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others agreed to intimidate, threaten, pressure, persuade, and provide benefits and money to victims' family members, witnesses, and to others to ensure, to ensure that they would destroy, conceal, cover up, falsify, and make false entry in a record, document, intangible object, and continue to abide by previous false statements and entries in such items related to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, such as the following. In approximately January and February 2002, Kelly and McDavid caused minor 1 and minor 1's parents to travel to foreign countries to make them unavailable to law enforcement investigating minor 1's sexual relationship with Kelly and video 1. From at least approximately 2000 to approximately 2015, Kelly and McDavid made payments and bought gifts for minor 1 and minor 1's parents with the intent to persuade and to induce minor 1 and minor 1's parents to conceal, cover up, falsify, and to make false entry into any record, document, and tangible object about Kelly's sexual relationship with minor 1, and to continue to abide by previous false statements and entries in such items, including the existence of multiple videos depicting Kelly engaging in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor one.
I'll pick up from there. I can pick up from there.
All right.
I'll buzz you
We
right
know
back.
who these people is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know who these folks are. We know who minor number one is. RL. C. Between approximately January 2014 and approximately October 2015, Kelly caused monthly payments to be made to minor number one via the Kelly businesses, many of which contained settlement in the transaction line or something similar. Kelly made these payments to ensure that minor number one continued to abide by her prior false statements regarding Kelly's sexual relationship with minor number one, and to ensure that minor number one continued to conceal and cover up the existence of multiple videos depicting Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor number one. You know what's crazy? And you know, I'm gonna say this. God bless his soul. But how can a parent knowingly know that a grown grandpa is having sex with their baby and just say it's okay and look the other way because of money? Like, I just don't get I don't get it. I don't know. As a father, I just couldn't see myself ever knowing that something like that is going on and being okay because I'm getting paid $1. I'm getting paid money to look the other way. I don't understand it. In approximately 2014 and 15, McDavid received payments from Kelly related to services he provided to protect Kelly's image, reputation, and assets in the face of actual and potential criminal and civil actions by individuals who were victims of sexual misconduct by Kelly, including services that McDavid provided to falsify and create a false entry in a record, document, and tangible object, and services that McDavid provided to conceal to cover up evidence of Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors. Number 9, it was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly used physical abuse, violence, threats of violence, blackmail, and other controlling behaviors against victims so that Kelly could maintain control over them, prevent them from providing evidence to law enforcement, and persuade them to continue to abide by prior false statements related to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors and videos of such conduct. 10. It was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, Individual A, and others concealed and hid and caused to be concealed and hidden the existence of and acts done in furtherance of the conspiracy. Overacts. 11. In furtherance of the conspiracy and to accomplish the objectives of the conspiracy, defendants committed one or more overact acts in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern District, and elsewhere, which overt acts included but were not limited to the following. A. In approximately March or April of 2007, McDavid, on Kelly's behalf, received from minor 2 and individual C a videotape that McDavid and Kelly knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor number 1 and 2. Dang. B. In approximately March or April 2007, McDavid, on Kelly's behalf, brought minor number 2 and individual C to a polygraph examiner and directed that minor number 2 and individual C take polygraph examinations regarding whether there were additional copies of the videotape that minor 2 and individual C had returned, depicting Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor number 1 and minor number 2. C. In approximately September of 2008, Kelly caused a Base Productions LTD check, a limited check, signed by McDavid to be issued to minor number 1's father, payable in the amount of $30,000. D. In approximately August 2013, Kelly caused Base Productions LTD to transfer title of a GMC Yukon Denali to minor number 1. E. In approximately September 2014, Kelly caused a wire transfer in the amount of $80,000 to be paid to McDavid through his firm Winkler and McDavid LTD. F. In approximately October 2014, Kelly caused a RSK Enterprises LLC check to be issued to minor number 1, payable in the amount of $1,150 with the notation personal, RK, in the memo line. G. In approximately October 2015, Kelly caused a wire payment to be made from RSK Productions LLC to minor number 1, payable in the amount of $1,150 with the notation settlement payment, although the payment was not made pursuant to a settlement with Kelly. H. In approximately December 2015, Kelly caused a wire payment in the amount of $100,000 to be made from RSK Enterprises LLC to agents of McDavid on McDavid's behalf, all in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 371. You there, Princess? Princess, you there? I think you're on mute. Once you
yeah,
come
I
in,
am. I have stepped to the next room.
Okay. Okay. You good. Whenever you're ready to step back in, you can start on the top of this page, count 6.
Okay. Count 6. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges. Paragraphs 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7E, and 8D of count 5 are incorporated here. Beginning in or around August 2001 and continue to in or around April 2007 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, and elsewhere. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, Darrell McDavid, and Milton Brown, also known as June Brown, defendants herein did knowingly conspire with each other, individual A, individual B, and others known and unknown to the grand jurors, to receive child pornography, as defined in Title 18 United States Code Section 22568A, namely Video 2, Video 3, and Video 4, as it has been mailed and shipped and transported in interstate and foreign commerce by any means, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Sections 2252A2 and B1. Count 7. In special May 2019 grand jury further charges. In or around 2001 or 2002 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, and elsewhere, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, and Darrell McDavid, defendants herein did knowingly receive child pornography as defined in Title 18, United States Code, Section 22568A, namely Video 2 and Video 3, that has been mailed and shipped and transported in interstate and forced commerce by any means in violation of Title 18 United States Code 225 AA2 and 2. Count 8. In special May 2019 grand jury further charges in or around March or April 2007 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division and elsewhere. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, and Darrell McDavid, defendants herein did knowingly receive child pornography as defined in Title 18 United States Code Section 22568A, namely, video 4 has been mailed and shipped and transported in interstate and foreign commerce by any means in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2252AA2 and 2. Count number 9. In May 2019 grand jury further charges in or around 1999, which he was around here, in Chicago, Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using to mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor 1, who had not attained the age of 18 years to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely aggravated criminal sexual abuse in violation of Title 720 Illinois Compiled Statutes Section 5/12 through 16D, in violation of Title 18 United States Code 2422B. Count 10. In special 2019 grand jury further charges between approximately late 1997 and June 10th, 1998 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor 2, who had not attained the age of 18 years to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely sexual exploitation of a child in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2251A, in violation of Title 18 United States Code 2422B.
I could jump in on 11. Count 11. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges that in or around summer 1996 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern District, and elsewhere, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor number 3, who had not attained the age of 18 to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely aggravated criminal sexual abuse in violation of Title 720 Illinois Compiled Statutes Section 512 through 16D, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422B. Count 12. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges that between approximately 1999 and August 1st of 2000 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois Eastern District, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein used the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor number 4, who had not attained the age of 18 to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with the criminal offense, namely sexual exploitation of a child in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 2251A, in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 2422B. Count 13. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges in or around 1997 or 1998 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois' Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce, did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor number 5, who had not attained the age of 18 to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with criminal offense, namely aggravated criminal sexual abuse in violation of Title 720, Illinois Compiled Statute Section 512 through 16D, in violation of Title 18, United States Code Section 2422B. Go ahead, Princess. Forfeiture allegation.
Okay. I had to put the microphone on mute while I'm doing stuff because I could be in the next room. You could hear me poop.
Are you okay to read right now?
Oh no, I was fine. I would just be taking a second to get to the mute button.
I got you. Okay,
you good. Okay. Forfeiture allegation. In special May 2019 grand jury further alleges, upon conviction of an offense in violation of Title 18, United States Code Sections 2251, 2252A, and 2422, as set forth by this indictment, defendant shall forfeit to the United States of America which any matter which contains visual depictions described in Title 18, United States Code Section 2252A, any property constituting and traceable to gross profits and other proceeds obtained from such offense, and any property used and intended to be used to commit and to promote the commission of such offense, and any property traceable such as to such property as provided by Title 18 United States Code Section 2253A. Upon conviction of any offense in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 371, as set forth in this indictment, defendant shall forfeit to the United States of America any property which constitutes and is derived from the proceeds traceable to this offense and provided in Title 18 United States Code Section 981A1C and Title 28 United States Code Section 2461C. The property to be forfeited includes, but is not limited to, personal money judgment in the amount of at least approximately $1,554,748. If any property described above as a result or any act or omission by the defendant cannot be located upon the exercise of due diligence, has been transferred or sold to or deposited with a third party, has been placed beyond the jurisdiction of the court, and has been substantially diminished in value, or has been commingled with other property that cannot be divided without difficulty, the United States of America shall be entitled to forfeiture of substitute property as provided by Title 21 United States Code Section 853P. So what does that mean? He got to give up the money, or Darrell, or the other folks?
It sounds like, let me see, commingled. I would assume commingled. I think that's combined, or let me look that up. Let me look up commingled. I like to get the exact word here. Commingled. So commingled means
That's like if you got a wife too.
Mix, blend, commingle with the rain. So blend it. So if he had his stuff combined with somebody else's stuff, like let's say
Like
like
a
if he
wife
had
or
his money
something
mixed
like
with,
that.
say it again.
Like a wife or a business partner, yeah.
Exactly. They saying they can still go in and get it. So they try to say that if it's commingled with other property which cannot be divided without difficulty, the United States of America shall be entitled to forfeiture of substitute property as provided in Title 21, United States Code. Wow. So basically, they're saying they're gonna get theirs regardless, even if it's with somebody else, and if they could trace it back to it coming from your account into somebody else's account, even if that other person's name is on the account, they can come get theirs.
But I'm asking, that means R. Kelly got to give up $1.5 million?
I believe so. Yeah.
Are they
It says,
season?
let me
Yeah,
see, the
they
property to be
season.
forfeited. So it says here in number 3, the property to be forfeited includes, but is not limited to, a personal money judgment in the amount of at least approximately $1,554,748. If any of the property described above as a result of any act or omission by a defendant cannot be located upon. So you know what? It's probably due diligence has been transferred to or sold to or deposited with a third party. Upon conviction,
So he got to pay them people. Okay.
Hold on, let me see here. Upon conviction of an offense in violation Title 18 United States Code set forth, defendant shall forfeit to the United States any property. So I guess that's R. Kelly. Now it's because he got him, Daryl McDavid, and was that him, McDavid, and Milton Brown. So between them, they got to come up with that money some way, somehow.
R. Kelly is gonna be broke. I hope them other people got some type of nest egg or they got a job or something, because they're gonna be paying for a long time.
Man, look, this is insane. Hold on. Roberson. So what you thinking about this? I mean, it's kind of for tomorrow. Hold real quick.
Well, I'm from Chicago, so.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah, I'm from Chicago. I'm here now, and he did that.
So
I was in high school.
You know people on the ground.
I was in high school when that was going on, and I did a live about it. I was going to do some more lives, and I didn't. The thing is, I was in high school. What was it when I was about a sophomore? When You Remind Me of My Jeep, when it came out. So I was in 8th grade when he was with Aaliyah, when that album came out. So 8th grade to freshman year was a very pivotal year. So we knew. I don't know. It was like weird. And it's people that's still on the ground. Like here, like I said in the chat, people was still celebrating his birthday here. You'll still hear people talking about, free R. Kelly. Like, they victim blame a lot here. It's weird because we know that he did that. Like I said, a little birdie told me about the house. The Olympia Fields house I can get to within 30 minutes. I've been invited to parties as a couple of years ago. At R. Kelly's house. A lot of people here don't care. It's like, okay, y'all knew he was over there at Kenwood and you went over there to get you a record deal or to get on. And it was no secret. He was over there trolling. He was there. And I'm in the music industry. So I was a minor at that time. And there was a R. Kelly over there at McDonald's. He, that was the thing. It was common. It was common. So he did that. He did all that. He did. He did that. He wasn't hiding it. He was very flashy about it. He did all that. And I hope all them people that help him, they fry. I just recently went to the one of my hairstylists, and her boyfriend used to cut my hair. Baby dad used to cut my hair. And we were sitting in the house talking, and he was like, yeah, he was like, one of my best friends, R. Kelly stole his girlfriend. Like, and it wasn't nothing. And dared him to say something. Like, this was common. And they were supposed to be in love. R. Kelly flashed that money and like, you finna come with me.
Oh, wow. Wow. Dang. So you got like, this is like, a lot of them stories is probably true then, what they say about him.
This is our life. Okay. This is a lifestyle. You're also talking about, pay attention to, his whereabouts and who he associates. It's a lot of pimps and whores out here, over here. I want to say, at first I went to a few high schools, and at first I was on the low end. And the high school that I went to sophomore year was King High School, is 45th and Drexel, and Kenwood is 51st in Lake Park, High Park Boulevard. So you could actually walk from one to the other if you really wanted to. So I want to say that between the two, driving wise, the two high schools was a little bit of 5 minutes away. There was some fast ass girls that was over there. I may not know them by name, and they may not all have just straight out said, yeah, I was over there doing something to R. Kelly, but I know some little girls that was with him.
Sheesh. Ugh. All righty then. How's the chat doing? How y'all doing? Let me see what some of y'all saying in the chat. I can't read everybody's comment, but I can read some because it's a lot in here. Thank you everybody for being here. What's up, Just V? What's going on? Man. Miss Mo said, yup, his chickens have come home to roost. Hold on. Let me see here. Kayla Doe said I was fault. Close her voice. they love your reading. They said you made them sit up.
Thank y'all.
Karen Johnson said he was probably threatening Rashana Landfair parents' life to keep them quiet. He would have had to kill me to keep me quiet about him touching my child. You got that right. Next week also. Correct, but I don't know what they are. Okay. Let me see here. Karen. Okay, that was from Karen.
Yeah, like I said, that man sold his child. That was an arrangement. That was an arrangement.
Yeah, he sold his child. That's pretty obvious. He sold his baby. That's a doggone shame. I agree, Miss Karen, but my family is from Chicago, Ohio, and Detroit, and they were telling people they were afraid to speak out because their lives are threatened. That makes no sense to scare people. Man, I heard y'all been looking for the minors. Here they go. Yeah, here they go. Yeah. Oh, there were no minors. There were no minors, guys. There were no minors. Really? A whole freaking slew of minors right here. To scare and intimidate and threaten people so you can sleep with kids. R. Kelly, his enterprise deserve life without parole. Man, listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. Now, this is just our first day. We really about to dig into this. Okay. What's up, Grace Online? Hey, Mom, Life, Love. I'm a queen. What's going on, Kayla Dose? Hey, um, this Chicago, y'all thought New York was bad. Y'all thought New York was bad. Chicago, man, hey, yeah, y'all. Princess, put your link in the chat. If y'all haven't subscribed to Princess, man, y'all gotta subscribe to her channel, man. Awesome sister, great content. She does karaoke and all kind of stuff over there. I was impressed. I saw your karaoke because we do music battles over here. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch them. I'm a musician. I love music.
You a musician? You sing?
Yeah, low key. Yeah, sometimes I look from a little bit.
Can you sing for real?
Yeah. I'm gonna come out with a song, a remake.
So hold on.
My bucket list.
So hold on now. Now, Princess, I sing. So I'm gonna ask you again. Can you sing? Can you sing or can you sing? How about that?
Me personally, I say I can sing. Some people I can say I can sing. I don't think I can sing as well as I used to, but I am a recording artist. I have sang with a traveling choir, Reginald Earl McCracken and the True Voices of Christ. I do belong to them. And I've sang background on some little records and things here and there.
Awesome. That's awesome. You know what? Let's sing a little bit for them. Let's sing We Can't Be Friends. Let's sing a little bit of that. What you think?
I am not, especially I'm in recovery. I am not was a Deborah Cox level, right? Bring it down a little bit.
What level would you say you on right now, Brandy?
Yeah, that's my fave.
That's your favorite? Man, you know what? I won't harass you on the first night since you was nice enough to come in here. But I would love to hear you sing one day. We actually about to do a talent show over here, and we're gonna I'm about to set it up where you can come up whether you rap, you sing, do poetry or whatever. And it's gonna be like $300 for first place and $100 for second. Yeah, we about to put some money. We about to do some fun stuff.
On the table.
Yeah, put the money on the table. Yeah, man. Well, man, listen. Lasting impressions. How you doing? Hey, they want to hear something, Kim. Why don't you sing a little something? Just give them one bar.
I don't know. Let me think. What the heck can I say?
they said put her on the spot.
Yeah, I was going. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Let us hear just a little something. Just a little something. Hold on. There go Miss Angie. What's going on, Miss Angie?
Hey, you call me by my right name. This the Holy Ghost half dead. I'm on the church panel. This the Holy Ghost half dead.
This the Holy Ghost. Okay. How long you been back there? I just now saw you back there.
No, I was up about a minute. I was just going to tell you I was up here. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
thank you.
Hey, chat. What's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
All right.
Did you come on here to sing for us, Miss Angie?
Who? Oh, talking about my remix I did of your song.
I love the remix.
Yeah, you gonna do the remix?
I love the remix. Yes. Princess, you gonna sing something for us? What you got?
Sure. Hold on, my daughter looking at me crazy. Y'all give me a side.
Holy half dead.
Okay, I'm still in recovery from being sick, but here I go.
Okay.
Over time, I've been building my castle of love. Just for two. Though you never knew you were my reason, I've gone much too far for you now to say that I've got to throw my castle away over dreams. I have picked out a perfect come true. Though you never knew you, I've been dreaming. The Sandman has come from too far away for you to say come back some other day. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too, if you would believe, you too might be overjoyed over love over me.
Okay.
I ain't even done that on my channel. So
listen, I hear you can't sing. I know that right now you just got a little bit of I could tell you getting over a cold or some. You getting over corona?
No Ronas.
Omicron got you?
No Ronas.
Okay, because Omicron got me a couple of weeks ago. It got me. But I finally, and you know what? It's so scary because when you're a singer, like, and Omicron gets you, and you just be thinking about what you want to sing, but your voice can't get there. Man, and listen, thank you for blessing us with that. That's what it is. Thank you.
I have like severe allergies and asthma.
Your turn.
My turn. All right. Let me see what I have in the thing for you. Hold on.
She said in the thing, down in the
thing for you. Let's see. I've been trying to tell myself I don't need you. Trying to hold back on the feelings I feel for you, knowing I don't know the words. Something with you and I can't tell no lie, baby, be mine. I never ever something, baby, be mine. I should have said it from the start. Something, y'all know the words.
Listen, you shot the mess out of me. I didn't know you could really sing.
Boy, I can't sing.
That was not bad.
Boy, so I ain't sung nothing and performed in so long.
She sound like me. I forget the words to everything. I have to go back.
No, listen. I was shocked. You just shocked me. Like I thought you really was gonna come with something playing around. I was
playing.
So if you singing for real, then you really can sing. Okay. Ty said she knew you could blow a little. Ty said she knew you could blow a little bit. Okay.
Oh, I am not auto-tuning Grace Arline. Stop. Y'all so great. Well, thank you, but I was messing around, y'all.
Man, listen. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming on here. Miss Angie, we about to take another look at this thing because it's a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna say we missed, but it's a lot of stuff that a lot of people did not see in the earlier indictments and charges and stuff like that. So we kind of just taking a fresh look at everything leading up to when we go into that case in Chicago. So we're gonna see. Yep. So we kind of, but I appreciate everybody for coming over here. Did you want to say anything, Miss Angie, since you're over here?
No. So do you have any idea like how you gonna do it? You're just gonna go over the indictment or what I'm doing is I'm starting from day one and we going straight down the court reporter, court listener, and we just gonna go from top to bottom. So this right here was brought out on, was it July 11th, 2019? Okay.
So I'm just going straight down all the way up to where we are right now. So it's gonna be kind of like a, I'm not gonna say back down memory lane, but we kind of just gonna be like a recap, just to comb over everything before we go into the Chicago case. I wish I would have did that for the New York case, but I said, you know what, we could start over with Chicago. And I just want to come now, although Larry, a shout out to Larry, free my boy Larry McGee, Sweet Feet, free Sweet Feet. Larry kind of went over all this stuff before, but I really wasn't on it like that. But now I said, okay, let me read it too. Because I mean, you can't never read enough to make sure you have a clear understanding. Because a lot of stuff Larry would talk about, and I was like, I don't, everybody else know way more than me. So I said, you know what? I need to start reading for myself instead of listening, so I can get my own understanding. So shout out to Larry.
This is really helpful, and what I want to really start working on is seeing if I can get my foot in the door and going on down there to the 26th in California while they're having the cases, so I can be in it.
That would be awesome.
Oh,
I tell you what. Now I tell you know what, Kayla Dose, I would love for you to go down there. Did I say Kayla Dose? Princess, I would love for you to go down there because you are like, you would tell the truth about what you. We had people going down there, coming out doing reports, talking about stuff that won't nowhere close to being in the transcripts. So we just reading and we hearing stuff come out and reporting and coming live from Action News. I'm like, okay, so what? And we reading the transcripts like that didn't happen. Where that come from? So people was kind of adding on stuff. So if we could get someone down there who actually is looking at what's going on and writing it down and bring when it matches up, we just want to match up with what we read, and that's it. But that would be awesome if you could. I don't know if I'm
gonna work on it, but I don't see no point. Why would you sensationalize this? It's nothing funny about it.
Right.
It's sickening. Okay.
It is.
And that's the double-edged sword about going down there to listen to what is going on, is that you get firsthand pictures and firsthand ears and to hear what's going on, with it. Now, I will say Whitney DTV. Whitney stays on task with this whole thing. And she has been doing interviews with the actual victims.
Right.
And talking to the Clarys and all of that kind of stuff. So I really like what she does with this case as well, because it's nothing to be sensationalized or, of course we all do content to get viewers, and we do content based on what the viewers want to see or what we're interested in. But it's nothing to just say and do just to get views. Like right. I personally could have been done, I got the transcripts from you. I haven't even gone over the transcript. I could have done a lot of stuff. R. Kelly, look, did go drive by over there to Olympia Fields and all of this way go kick it at, but it's not cute. It's not nothing funny about it.
Right. Robert Keller in the building. What's up, brother?
Yo.
What's good with it? Pumpkin take digs.
But no, you know what? I was going to come on here. But I think I was going to come in here and kind of chime in on the indictment. What I think I may do is just hold off until you read the superseding indictment.
Okay.
Because I couldn't get in time. I wanted to come in here earlier, but I couldn't get in time. So I'll probably just hold off when you do the superseding and make sure I'm in here on time, because pretty much superseding is pretty much the same.
Indeed.
So let me ask you something real quick, Robert Atmos. The superseding indictment, what was the date on that? What was it?
I have to look at it.
Was that still in July or did it come?
I think it was still in July. Give me 1 second. I can look at it.
Okay.
I'm looking now.
Should have been the next one that says indictment.
So you got July 19th. No,
He's
July 11th.
Supposed to go. It starts. They pushed it back to August, but I don't know what's going to happen because he has no counsel now.
All right. So the dates on the superseding, because I don't want to lie nobody, because somebody has started reading, I believe, the New York case. And I'm like, okay, but how about that case is over with? And so that don't make no sense. So what I was gonna say, Atmos, is this is a great idea, and I wish I would have thought about it. But this is a great idea to start from Chicago case, because little, have been done, with regards to the Chicago case. Everybody was pretty much focusing on
New York.
the New York case. So this would be as maybe a refresher to very few, but it would be new to a lot of people.
Right.
And now you have the case, you got a good little bit in there, but now it's filling out and everything like that, and we can kind of see the direction in which it's going. And what I could do is I could do the recap of whatever, because those papers will be pretty much foreign to me. So
Right.
that'll be straight.
That would be awesome, because
Yeah.
I always looked at you as I looked at me as being like the reader, and then you come in and say, okay, this is what Atmos was trying to say.
Yeah.
Breaking down the legal stuff.
Yeah, the legal stuff that I hear. So that would be good though. That's a good idea, Atmos. So it's not
Thank you.
like you'll be wasting your time or whatever. A lot of people should
Absolutely.
listen.
Oh no, and here's the thing too. I wanted to read this also for myself, because and a lot of other people was like, hey, there's some stuff, and people ask questions, and people like, don't you already know that? And like, no, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's good to sometimes just start over, especially since he going to trial. I hope if he go to trial, it's good to know where and how we got here,
Mhm.
And it was some stuff too. It's just good to have a different set of eyes, or just look at it over again.
And not
Okay,
only that,
April Showers. I'm sorry, Princess. I got a quick question for you. April Showers is from Chicago also. She has a question. Can you hear me, Princess? I see you on mute.
Yes.
Okay, April Showers is also from Chicago. She wanted to ask, do you think Rob has mental issues?
Hell yes. Okay. He's got all kind of issues going on with him from childhood on back. And people who know him, like even the young man, as I call my significant other, he's had dealings with him. Like he said that they used to, back in high school, and he'd be over there in Rainbow Beach. He said that even back then, he would come play basketball and he would smell like booty. Okay, that he would smell nasty and funky, coming on the basketball court.
Wait. Now, smelling funky and musty and smelling like booty is two different things.
Well, this is before you got to be playing, okay? So he smelled like booty coming on the court.
Oh, coming on. Oh, okay.
That's a problem.
He smelled like he said he smells disgusting.
Hold up, but I heard that they would always pass him the ball like every single time, probably because they ain't want to get close to him. Like, here, just take the ball, just shoot, because they just want to smell
I
it.
said, everybody I know who really comes in close contact know that he's not all the way together, but he's a genius with the music.
Right, that's the thing. Can't nobody take away from him.
I believe when you're anointed, let's be clear. Let's go to the spiritual side of this. When you are anointed and you're chosen by God, the devil has an assignment as well, is to take away your anointing and take away the mission that you're supposed to accomplish. Okay, he should have been touching millions and millions more people. Okay, when you have songs like I Believe I Could Fly, he's probably got thousands of songs that are spiritual based or whatever. But the devil had his assignment as a child when he was over here at not Cabrini Green, but over here in the gardens. Okay, which is not too far from me. People know him. He was set on assignment, okay, to taint him, okay, to destroy him. And that is what he's done. He just wasn't strong enough to call on God and to let God do it for him. And he just got engulfed by his problems, by his addictions. And it's a household full of demons and generational curses that was surrounding him. So the family did him a disservice. Then his friends did him a disservice. There's some spiritual leaders who I know for a fact that are around him that have done him a disservice. And all of them did it for $1, and they helped to destroy that man's life. So yes, he's sick in the head. Are you referring
to Meeks?
Oh, I wasn't even talking about him yet. There's some other ones too.
I think Meeks tried to do good.
I don't like Meeks at all. I don't. I don't. And people who know in Chicago, I am not for him. He's a misogynistic, sexual, sexist. Okay. Number one. Number two, I remember when I was a little kid and he was my cousin was a pastor. He was coming up with them. Those are more pastors that do it for $1. Okay, his big grandiose building, which is supposed to be a church, it's not a church. It's a convocational center because some of the people that invested in the building for him to get are atheists. He tried to buy up the blocks in the neighborhood that I am living in right now and wanted all of the churches and gave us a note to say that we can all worship together under his one building. And he caused a lot of establishment to be closed because that was the original place where he was going to buy up the territory and build that building, and he did not. And now this neighborhood is a desert. He has something to do with that. All of them ain't no good. They no good. And I mean, y'all can say put your mouth on anointed if you want to. I call a thing a thing.
I think he got in the R. Kelly situation back in 2008 for the spotlight. I don't think he was like.
That's a fact.
And then he turned around and brought busloads of kids to his trial in the child pornography case. But I don't think that was a good look. But he is responsible. He is responsible for R. Kelly singing all them gospel songs.
Here's the thing. I think you can't. The word of God does say, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. But there's a such thing as a prophet doing themselves harm by not listening to God and following his direction. And in this case, R. Kelly obviously had the wrong people around him. They kept feeding him his addiction, which was underage little girls. And he did not know how to break away from that because he had that sexual demon simply controlled him. That don't mean that he's still not anointed, because he is. Like when God give you a gift, he give you a gift. There had to be a point in time when he did. I don't know if he had an epiphany and he, wrote "He Saved Me," but that's one of my favorite songs.
Right.
And so this is a touchy subject, especially for artists like me and Princess. We artists, like we singers. So for us, we've sang his songs. I don't know if you ever sang it. I'm putting you in there. I'm sorry, but I sang his songs growing. I could kill an R. Kelly song.
Look, Body Calling Me is my favorite R. Kelly song. Do you know how hard it is?
but that is, if it wasn't for Reverend Meeks, he probably wouldn't sing none of them songs.
That's not true. That's not true.
Well, Reverend Meeks was pushing him to turn away from the sexual songs and do gospel songs.
He wasn't the only one. Let me tell you something. His best friend.
And that's when you got to "You Saved Me" CD.
His friend is the son and one of the worship leaders at one of the top Kojic churches in Chicago. There are some other spiritual leaders that are under the radar that consistently talk and deal with R. Kelly, that always have been. There are churches that he supports. He's always had the gospel in him, and he's a member of the churches and was singing the whole time. It's just that Meeks, he's another person that he's a whore. Okay. And these people, you could be a whore in more ways than one. And he's a fame whore. Okay. He's a spotlight whore. He's died down from some of that now, but whatever means that to get him some notoriety, that's what he was going with. Meeks did a lot of whorish things. If you pay attention to other campaigns that he had, what did he have to run for Congress for? Okay. What did he have to get a job after a couple of years ago when the governor, it's some other horse over here too that I don't like. And they, don't get me wrong, God gives the word, the anointing, but it takes away from me. From me, I can't listen to you when you doing everything for $1.
Mhm.
There's another spiritual advisor, and I know he's had touchings with this man at some point in time, where he did a few national publicity stunts in order to get money for the church. And the governor who gave Meeks his come up also at the same time gave this other pastor a come up and gave him a job in the tollway system of Illinois. Yes, it only paid $35,000, but that was $35,000 that somebody else who really needed a job and who actually qualified for it, went to school for, had been working in the system for a long time, could have moved up and got that job. And these people sit up there and taking the jobs and money from the regular working person. When you have a church that is positioned to take care of you and that's bringing in enough money, or you would when you got your tail a regular job that you were qualified for. There's a lot of shaking of hands and patting of heads behind the closed doors. It's more than him.
Quick question, Princess. We had a question for someone in chat. Black Girl Beauty said, Atmos, please ask Princess why she thinks so many people in Chicago allowed this.
It's a 50-50 thing, or maybe even 1/3 of this and 1/3 of that. Number one, he's celebrated in the community. He's a hero. He's one of the biggest celebrities that's coming out of Chicago in this generation. And he's walking up and down the streets of 51st Street. You could go see him over McDonald's and he'll say hi to you. And he everybody knows him, excuse me, as the hood person. So he was touchable. He's charismatic and likable. They say he's over here helping other girls and he'll help you with your career. He'll write you a song. He's making those type of promises. Then again, we're coming from a city where we're all crooked anyway. Okay. Pimps and whores are celebrated here. We have the Players Ball here every year. Okay. I might go to the next one just to do a report. I know a few pimps. I know some whores. So it's regular here. And if, like I said on the live, somebody's old man trying to holler at you was not uncommon during that time, especially. And you go get you a daddy to pay your bills, girl. But it was always disgusting to me. So it's a part of the culture, which is flawed here in Chicago, is why he celebrates so much. And again, you have to go back to the 90s and early 2000s. Our culture, assault culture was a part of our everyday thing. We didn't have the Me Too movement and all of that stuff. So victim blaming was a huge part of that. Well, you fast, okay? Well, you went over there to his house. Well, you went over there to McDonald's. Well, you went to the studio. What you think you was going to be there for late at night? And nobody thinks about the manipulation of the mind of a 14-year-old. What you really thinking about at 14? I'm not thinking about screwing this man. He said that I could sing. I'm looking at Aaliyah. I can sing. He's in the choir. I can sing. And you get pressured into sex. I've been pressured to compromise in situations for lesser. And you like, okay, so what's really going on here? A boy trying to kiss on you or whatever. So think about what a man would do to you with money, with means. The projects was still up then. That money meant a lot to a lot of little girls. Okay. Just getting some new shoes, getting a new jacket, all of that meant something. So it's a combination of a lot of things. And when he got acquitted that first time, then a lot of people was like, well, you couldn't prove it. You got away with it. So I'm just going to keep on moving. And half of us was like, well, he did it. And the other half was like, well, he got acquitted. He just came out with a new album, though. It's fire. Okay.
I think it was literally the music. And not only, and the music is powerful, especially when you one of the top artists in Chicago, so a lot of shit get overturned. I mean, overlooked. I won't say overturned, but overlooked. Um, Especially in Chicago because Chicago fucks with all the artists heavy, and like she said, they easily accessible. And I think that's probably what's his problem. He's so goddamn accessible. Probably wouldn't be in half this shit if he wasn't so accessible.
All right. He didn't transition from being that regular dude to an artist like he should have.
Right. I mean,
You know, he let his demons take over him, and he wanted to sit and still be doing the same stuff. But if you was nasty like that, like you got money, like it's plenty of people that, you know, are into fetish lifestyles, you know, but I guess it's the children part is the trick, you know. And then some people don't like it when you give it to them. They want the thrill of the chase, to take it from you type situation. So that man is sick. He's sick.
due to the obstruction, do you think it was more so God giving him a second chance? He was in the grace of God, or do you think it was just the obstruction?
God ain't nowhere in that mess, because I might still have the newspaper article where, first of all, the reason why he got free also is because he was still out here doing that nasty mess, but the lawyer gave him an injection to pull his libido down, so he wasn't out there having sex with nobody to help him get through that case. That lawyer is now passed away.
Some people say, God gave him a second chance in his 08 case. He should have sat down.
So how did God give him a second chance and then penalize him for his sins, and he was still hurting people, and those hurting people didn't get no justice? God is a just God, and he gonna let him out here knowing he knew he was gonna do it again. He got his second chance through ill-gotten gains, paying people off, intimidating people. There ain't no God in that. Ain't no God in that.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a deep conversation. So, Princess, you're the second person that is from Chicago who knows about him or knows people that know him or maybe even knows him who has said that he has some mental challenges. And so I think the people that know that sometimes give him a sympathy pass and say, hey, well, because of his upbringing and him not getting help for that molded him into the monster that he is today. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When I hear him speak and I hear him talking interviews, I'm like, he sounds like he knows right from wrong.
Hell yeah, he know right from wrong.
And so, I mean, he knows enough right from wrong to know how to pay people off. He did pretty good in covering himself in that case he got acquitted in. So you don't. So yes, the same way that you would say he has some mental challenges as far as making the right decisions when it comes to the reason why he's in this position now. You have to, on the other hand, say, well, is he partially a genius and partially challenged mentally?
He's creative genius. That's it. Because that man can't even read. Okay, he's slow. Okay, he just has that creative genius. That's it. Everything else, that man is lacking. But it's that he was smart enough. They say he's street smart. Like even my boss and them had dealings with him. They was like he was dirty. He was a low down person even before he was famous. So he's smart in doing wrong. But in order to execute everything, it's a fact that he need help. He needed help. I mean, let me tell you something. I even have come across. I know the lady. I saw the check that got R. Kelly out of jail this last time before Tasha K even did the interview. The lady almost lost it on her phone, and I helped her fix it and email it to herself and pull it up to her phone. I saw that check with my own two eyes.
You talking about when he needed bail he needed to get
Mm-hmm.
bailed out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so they posted that check a long time ago.
I saw it way before then. I saw it when it was still in her phone.
Oh, okay.
I got a question for half dead Holy Ghost. What is it? Half Holy Ghost? Hold up. What is it? Miss H.
Oh, it's Holy Ghost half dead. What done
Okay, I
happened?
got you. Miss Holy Ghost, I got a question for you. So
Yeah.
right now, R. Kelly currently does not have representation in New York. Would you step
Yeah.
up to the plate to help him?
But I step up to the plate. Ain't nobody say put that on there but an
Illinois.
old
Not New
goddamn
York,
fake.
Illinois.
Oh Lord Jesus, I'm on the man channel,
That's
church channel cursing. Ain't
Kelly
nobody
already
said that.
cussed it up. Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Nobody said it but a heathen but want to be Tay Diggs over here. Would I step up and help him? No. I'll tell you why. One, because I'm not experienced enough, and nowhere, not at all in that area. No, I couldn't help him. With them, that I could probably pitch in
I think you
on.
can write better
Would be the,
motions than they've been writing.
well, yeah, but I'm no. But see, here's the thing, because I told you, you can look at a motion and tell if it's a defendant driven motion or it's the actual attorney driven motion. You can tell the difference. So a lot of those motions that were written were based on emotions, and that's how you could tell that where it was coming from, who who spearheaded, and just the amount and the repetition of the pretty much the same motion. Another thing with his particular with his case, he needs an attorney that is one experienced in trial, has trial experience, real good with strategy, has a some type of relationship with somebody in the prosecution's office,
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of federal trial experience up under them.
You can't
So
afford them.
he needs a lot.
You can't afford them.
My personal opinion is if Lennon Weber, I call him Uncle Lenny, if Uncle Lenny lets Greenberg off that case, I think R. Kelly messed up by letting Greenberg off that case in New York. I think Greenberg is his best chance at not getting 100,000 years.
That's the thing, is getting that much time. It's like, you're going to get time. How can we soften the blow?
Right.
Right.
Now, do you think it will be? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Adam.
Do you think it would be smart for him to reach back out to Doug Anton?
Hell no. We tied up in that motherfucking
I was in
farm
favor.
shit.
I was in favor. I'm gonna tell you, when you look at the filings that the two black guys did, along with the knowledge of the case and all of that Greenberg and Anton had, that was the best unit. That would have been a pretty good unit. Then you
I
add
agree.
this Jennifer Bang Jean, what
And
name
Bone
is
Jones, yeah,
Bone
Bone Jean.
Jones? Yeah, you add her to it because when it comes to post conviction relief, you need an appellate attorney. Okay, they could do better than pretty good as well, or I mean, they're gonna do as well as your trial attorney, but they're gonna do a whole lot better than someone that just got there 2 or 3 months before a trial started. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they pretty much specialize in. They know all of the reasons that you can, appeal. You can write your motions, and then you have to make sure that when you are doing these appeals, you got to make sure you pay close attention to the strategy that they took during the trial, because You can't just go in there and just say, I want to appeal for this, that reason, whatever, because it's going to contradict what you said during your trial. So you're going to have to go through all of that. And when you hear them highlight, when you read and see that where they say preserve the record during your transcripts, they were telling the court to make sure you preserve the records, which mean in the transcripts, because we're going to need them. Now I know you say, well, why? I mean, that should be customary, common sense, whatever. It's not. They need every word that was said, everything that was done, because it's very crucial that you do not contradict your defense, your strategy.
I
Yeah.
think they should have had an appellate attorney, if not Jennifer, any appellate attorney out the gate, and they could have told them, okay, we know, he is not looking good, but if we can somehow create these appellate appeal situations, that would give him a shot after he's convicted.
The best thing, the one of the best things that they have going for them when it comes to the appeal process is that, right, he can't just say if he said and I don't think he did, but just say
I'm sorry, Atmos, you see the private chat?
See what? Private. Okay, let me look.
I sent a little message.
Okay. Thank you.
I got to cut out because I got a live tonight.
Okay,
Princess. Ironically enough, we're reading the R. Kelly chapters of Portia. So,
okay. What time is your live?
7:30. So I got to get prepped and get a little something to eat.
Okay.
Whatever. Well, but listen, I'm in the chat.
Thank you so much for coming over. I will continue to support your channel. If you didn't put your link in my channel, please do. I would ask everyone in here to please subscribe to the Princess's channel. She is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I did, and the folks did. It's nice coming over. I might come back over more often.
Appreciate that. House of the Princess. Thank you.
House of the Princess. Oh, okay.
It's HAUS. It's HAUS of the Princess.
Yes.
Of the Princess.
Let me say hello.
Thank you, Princess.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Yeah, and so you got this. You have to watch what it is you're appealing, right? So just say, well, if they said that just say they would have said R. Kelly did do it, and he did it and they went with those exculpatory defenses I came up with. I think they used a justification, or they use either a justification or an excuse. I forgot which one, right? So just say they saying he did it, what happened. And on the appeal, they want to appeal because of a legal error. Okay. They would be okay, right? Because they're saying, yeah, he did it, but here's why. But this should be appealed because the judge made a legal error.
See, I think that would be his best chance, because
it would be
just the evidence alone. He gonna have to find a loophole,
and that's pretty much what 80 to 90% of his supporters say. Is they looking for a technical loophole to get him out of this?
If his supporters is saying that they're looking for a loophole, they pretty much agree that shit, he guilty.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think anyone with a brain and common sense can see that if somebody's on multiple videos doing the same type of acts to different women, the common denominator is them. Thank you, Miss Angie, for coming on. The common denominator is them,
Right.
But man, listen, this was a yes, this file, you could share the live. Yes. Brother, I appreciate you for coming on here, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on. I meant to come on earlier, but I'll do it again because I wanted to touch on, when they mentioned minor 5, he paid off minor 5. There was some articles of her testimony. I want to bring that up, and then with the Charles Freeman, the PI that he paid to recover the tapes, he actually sued R. Kelly because he didn't pay the motherfucker. And I want to bring that up too, because it kind of tie in with what was in the indictment. But when you do the superseding indictment, I'll go ahead and bring it up at that time because it's pretty much the same thing. Only difference with the superseding indictment is they took Lisa Van Allen out as a minor and put her as an individual.
Okay.
Other than that, it's pretty much the same.
That sounds great, man. I appreciate you, brother. All right. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, y'all, everybody. Thank y'all for coming over here tonight. Like I said, this is episode 1 of us. How did we get here? And we're going to recap this whole case. So all the Chicago, everything. So we know that by the time we walk into that courtroom, we know exactly what this man is facing and everything. And just make sure that, justice is going to be brought for these victims, or if it's proven that, it's not true, that he gets justice. So I want to remain a fair, open-minded channel. Even people that support him are allowed to come over here and express yourself. I don't care if you say free R. Kelly. That don't bother me. Just don't be disrespectful to any of my guests. Don't disrespect OCOV. Don't disrespect Larry. Don't disrespect anybody who's over here that is participating in what we're trying to do, which is just put out positive information with just facts. Okay. But listen, God bless y'all. Thank y'all very much. I won't say it as many times. If you would, I like this. Thank you, Black Girl Beauty. If y'all could do that for me, that's on the screen. I would greatly appreciate it. If you look at the screen, if you could please do that for me. Thank you, Black Girl Beauty. Thank you very much. Hey, y'all, have a great night. Everybody be blessed, and I will holler at y'all later on. Peace out.
Oh, no. I don't need negative energy. Wrap me in positive synergy. I have been doubted through life. Been there and done that with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong. They're struggling too long. This song is for you. I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way.
I'm a genuine person. Like if I love you, I love you. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. It's as simple as that.